Did you know that somewhere beneath the deepest parts of the ocean, far below where sunlight dies, where pressure could crush steel like paper, there exists a creature so strange, so resilient, that it challenges everything we know about life on Earth? Meet the Leviathan Snailfish, a ghostly survivor that lives deeper than almost any other vertebrate ever discovered. It doesn't roar, it doesn't hunt with speed or violence, but its very existence is a quiet miracle, a defiance of the impossible. Down in the Hadal zone, more than 8,000 meters below the surface, the world transforms into an alien kingdom. The water is near freezing. The pressure is over 1,000 times greater than what we feel on land. And the darkness is absolute. Nothing should survive there. Yet, through the flickering lights of bioluminescent creatures, something drifts gracefully. A pale, almost translucent body, moving as if it's floating through time itself. That is the Leviathan Snailfish. At first glance, it doesn't look like much. Its body seems fragile, boneless, soft as jelly, and almost invisible against the black water. Its skin is clear enough to see its organs, its bones so thin they might as well be shadows. But that's the secret to its survival. In a world where pressure could crush most living things instantly, the Leviathan Snailfish has evolved to have no hard parts, nothing that can break or collapse. Its strength lies in its softness. Its head is broad, almost cartoonish, with tiny black eyes that barely reflect light. Its mouth, though wide and gaping, holds no menace, only a quiet persistence. It opens and closes gently, swallowing tiny crustaceans and microorganisms that drift through the water. Every slow movement is energy conserved, every flick of its fin a small act of endurance in a place that knows no mercy. It doesn't fight the deep, it becomes part of it. Imagine a creature living in total darkness, in a world of eternal night. To us it seems impossible, but to the Leviathan Snailfish, this is home. It doesn't need light to see. It senses vibrations and chemical traces in the water. It doesn't need warmth. The slow beating of its heart keeps it alive in icy stillness. Even its cells are built differently, flexible, pressure-tolerant, almost liquid in structure. It is as if evolution sculpted it not for beauty, but for pure survival. And yet there is beauty in it, an eerie, otherworldly kind. When caught on deep-sea cameras, the Leviathan Snailfish moves with a haunting grace, its translucent fins fluttering like wings in slow motion. It looks less like a fish and more like a spirit, a drifting whisper in the ocean's deepest tomb. Scientists who've seen it describe a strange emotion, something between awe and disbelief, as if they're witnessing life on the edge of creation itself. What's even more fascinating is that the Leviathan Snailfish may not just live in one of Earth's deepest trenches. It might thrive there. Studies suggest that it's adapted perfectly to extreme pressure, using unique proteins that keep its cells stable when almost nothing else could survive. While most creatures would die within seconds, this delicate phantom glides effortlessly through the crushing dark. It's not a monster. It's a masterpiece of resilience. When researchers first captured footage of the snailfish at nearly 8,300 meters deep, it rewrote what we thought possible. Every meter deeper meant greater pressure, colder temperatures, and thinner chances for life. Yet there it was, a soft-bodied creature living where no skeleton could stand, where no light could reach. The discovery didn't just shock scientists, it humbled them. Because if something this fragile can live in conditions so brutal, then life, perhaps, is stronger and more adaptable than we ever imagined. Think about that for a moment. If such a being can thrive in a world of crushing darkness and silence, what other life might be waiting, unseen, even deeper still? Could there be creatures beyond the Leviathan Snailfish? Forms of life so alien we wouldn't recognize them as alive? The deep sea remains more unexplored than the surface of the moon, and each new discovery feels like a message from another world, whispered through water and time. So next time you look out at the ocean, remember, beneath that endless blue lies a hidden universe, a place where the rules of life are rewritten. The Leviathan Snailfish is proof that even in the most hostile corners of our planet, life finds a way to endure, to adapt, to exist. It's not just a fish. It's a reminder that fragility and strength can live in the same body. and that sometimes the smallest creatures carry the greatest stories of survival. What do you think? If we can find life thriving in a place like that, could the deep oceans be hiding something even stranger? Something we haven't yet dared to imagine?